Hello everyone, I bet that you did not expect this. This is the third extra coffee time with Erika in a row. I'm on a roll, I have a good hair day, so I wanted to make the most of it. Also, tomorrow we have a new No One Has to Be the One mini workshop coming up, and I have already here. It is retro. It is actually a retro No One Has to Be the Lone mini workshop, meaning that we go back to a design that we made already some years ago, 2-3 years ago. And I just beaded it from the new Beading School Academy box components too. And it's actually super interesting to see how different the two variations came out. So I wanted to show them to you before the workshop, so you can make your decision if you want to go like more Mexican style as the original was, or you want to go with the colors and the style of the new Winter Tail Beading School Academy box. So, hi Antoinette, I hope that you can see me. I hope that you can hear me. Please let me know. And in the meanwhile, if we have beaders here who don't know yet what is No One Has to Be On, then let me tell you. You can learn, first of all, more about it from visiting the site noonehastobeadalone.com, or you can go to beadingschool.com and then click on the link No One Has to Bead Alone in the main menu. I started doing these workshops every Friday just after the COVID lockdowns started back in March 2020. It was and is still my social contribution for better mental health for us beaders, that even if we can't go for any kind of reason to meet our beading buddies in real like face to face, then still every Friday we can come together and bead together. I usually design, or one of my friend designers, we come up with a new design every week, but every once in a while, that means once during every Beading School Academy team, we go back to an older motif. It is a great opportunity for you, if you have already beaded it and then you make it again, to like put the two pieces together next to each other, and then you will see how much you improved, how much your style changed or didn't change. So it's a kind of a check back on your beading, but also we have so many new beaders here in the Beading School community that is also a great chance for them to revisit those older pieces. And I see in the meanwhile again Susan and Sarah and Katya and Jill and Cindy and Sherry and Jennifer, and Antoinette says looking great and sound is great, thank you. And Corinne is also here. So this week, tomorrow, it's Frida earrings. I'm showing you the site where you will be able tomorrow, 1 hour before the workshop, that means 5 p.m. Central European time, access the tutorial also as a gift from me. The tutorials for No One Has to Be Alone always have two versions. You can go for a support version, or you can download the tutorial as a gift from Beading School, and that version is always available for a limited time, for 3 days, starting 1 hour before the workshop. So tomorrow, pretty much at the same time as today. And hi Katya, and hi Nancy. So good to see you ladies. So that is noonehastobeadalone.com, but let's see now the two versions next to each other, because I think it's interesting and it might give you ideas for tomorrow. So this is the original, and I named it Frida because for me very intensely it has a Mexican vibe. And this is one of those great stash buster motifs where you don't need much actually. The motif itself, this triangle shaped motif, you need for one triangle, you need 3 pieces of 4 millimeter Preciosa bicone beads and then only a bunch of seed beads, Miyuki Delica size 11 and Miyuki round seed beads in size 15s. And I used 2 colors for both of these. So, sorry, for the size 15s, I have 3 colors, but it's up to you how much varied or how unified you want to make the look. I beaded 2 triangles for 1 earring, and then I connected them here with 2 4mm Preciosa faceted round beads. I love long earrings, so here I also attached a peyote bezeled 8mm Preciosa chaton in purple velvet. This is one of my favorite colors. It looks more black on the camera now, but in fact it's actually a very dark purple. And then I had this fan tassel, which really gave it the Mexican vibe. So when you look at this piece, how would you characterize the style of it? For me, when I look at it, then the first word that comes to my mind is energy. And what does it evoke for you? I'm curious. And while I am waiting for your answers, that what are the feelings or the vibes or the mood that you get from this earring, then I want to also just disclose that accidentally I used 2 different shades of yellow here. So it's not perfect, but it's perfect for me. And as I discovered it yesterday, when I wanted to when I looked up the original, then actually the second piece stayed as a UFO, an unfinished object in beading lingo. And Sarah actually remembered, and she remembered it well, I checked since then, that I ended up using the ear stud, the other half of the ear stud, for something else, and now I don't have the other half, and it's not the type that would be easy to remove, so I'm a bit stuck here. But yeah, I will come up with a solution anyway. And in the meanwhile, Marta says that for her it has a flirty vibe. And for Antoinette, she says fun. And I can't believe that my teacher created such a beautiful earring. That is really what my brain is thinking. Thank you, Antoinette. And Katya says summer. So yeah, for me also, like Mexico and a positive, energetic mood, and just in your face and vibrant, and yeah, perfect for summer. But then when we have the retro no one has to beadle on workshops, then I like to make the same in the new theme colors. I always select the motif that we bring back as a retro no one has to beadle on based on the shapes that are included in the boxes. So as you know, the current vibe of the Beading School Academy theme box is very, very different. I will just put here for a second on the screen Heather's necklace that is already uploaded, the tutorial, and it is a gift for all our yellow, turquoise, and fuchsia level Beading School Academy students, so make sure to check out the site. But what I wanted to say most importantly is that this is totally different than the Mexican Frida earrings. And I always tell you that no matter the motif, no matter how big or small it is, you can totally make it into your own style, choosing the colors, but also choosing the extras, the extra little components that you attach to it can make it totally, totally different. So this is how my winter tail Frida earring came out. And what would you say? What is the vibe of this? And Sarah in the meanwhile says the 2 delicate colors gives it life. Thank you. And the Facebook user friend says, I was thinking how it might look with alternating the sides of the triangle motif till it's a closed circle and going from there. Joanna, Joanna, I think that would be amazing. You could like join maybe 6 of the motifs and then keep playing and let's see what would happen. And Sophia says in the meanwhile, so many new live videos. Is there somewhere we can be notified when those go live? I didn't know about yesterday's and come on by chance today. So Sophia, the thing is that the Tuesdays and the Fridays, those are like scheduled and I always do them. And these extras for Rachel and then yesterday and today, this I am just coming up with them like very spontaneously. So I have a feeling that if I scheduled them in advance, then it would decrease my energy. But just connecting to you like this in this spontaneous way, it's actually great. And yeah, it feels good. So I would not want to like commit myself to like more videos. I just want to keep it like easy and fun. But what you can do is that on the Facebook page of Beading School or on the YouTube channel, you can set the alarm clock icon that somehow it is possible to get notifications when something happens on that page or channel. So that is the best that you can do. And Sherry says, I was born, raised, and live on the border of Mexico. This feels like home to me with the tassels. Dear Sherry, that is music to my ears, that I got the vibe. I actually made it before I would have visited Mexico. I spent there this year a month, and we are going back next year with Adam for a month and a half. I will be working from there, so we will have videos and everything, don't worry. But I got to love the country and the culture and the colors very much, so we might see more Mexican inspired pieces. For Sherry, the original Frida is definitely energy, makes me think of going dancing. And that's also so very much Mexico, I would say. And Joyce is here. She says, love the Delica colors. And yeah, actually, Heather's curation of the components in the box, I really appreciate it, because even if I kind of had these colors on the back of my mind, I have never used them together, or some of them I have never used at all. So I appreciate that extra gentle push from Heather. So I got to play with this. So what I did here, that the motif itself, it is more tuned down, and I would say more, it has a historic vibe, and it's more reserved and more classic. And then I was curious that if I can connect the two of them to each other with the heart connector that is included in the box too, it would be easy to just use two fire polished beads or something between the two motifs. But I wanted to go for a more interesting solution. And then when I had the metal connector in between the two triangles, then I thought that it is a little bit still naked. So I created this line of seed beads with the 2.8 millimeter Preciosa Suwon rhinestone in between. By the way, since this is a fairly quick motif, then I really think that tomorrow I will be able to show you how to connect the heart connector between the two. I will bead already one motif before the video, so then we can do together the second one and the connections. So that's also coming. And Nancy says, hi Nancy, is the every precious link ingredients are items in our new boxes, which I just received yesterday? Yes, indeed. Only thing, Nancy, that I would really recommend to check out the material lists in the blog article for the, I will show you now, for the material lists of the jewels from the winter tear box, because sometimes you need to make a decision that which jewel would you like to bead. If you have one box, there are 5 designers now playing with the boxes, so for sure you can bead the signature jewels, but then besides those you might need to make some decisions, that which one would you like, or which one would you like to extend into a full bracelet or a statement necklace, and which one should stay only as a little pendant or an earring maybe. And Claire, she says, just came across this by accident. Are you live now? Yes, I am. And Sophia says, this latest box is unbelievable. I dug into my advent calendar savings and got a second box. Less to spend on the advent event, but so glad I did it. Dear Sophia, thank you so much for your purchase. The jewels, indeed, they are beautiful. So I'm sure that you will have lots of fun and you will learn lots of new tricks, including my favorite of using this velvet ribbon in a way that the necklace will become adjustable in length. And Corinne says that there is trouble with delivery to Israel. I'm super sorry about that, Corinne. I did not know about that. We usually have our meetings and catch-ups on Mondays with Andrea, so I'm sure she will tell me about it and we will try to find a solution. We will look into the possibilities of other courier services probably, but she's super creative in organizing things, so I'm sure she has ideas, but I'm really sorry that this is happening now. And oh, I think this is Andrea. Facebook user friend, are you Andrea? Saying, ladies, we are looking into Israeli deliveries. Claire is asking, can I buy a second fuchsia winter tear box? Yes, indeed. If you would like to, absolutely, dear Claire. And Susie is here. What a fun meeting today. And yes, it's Andrea. So fun to have you here too. And Sarah says, can't believe USA gets the box before Sweden, which is in Europe. So it takes us a few days until all the boxes go out from the treasury. In this case, it actually, the ladies broke a record. And Andy, please correct me if I'm mistaken, but if I know well, then all the boxes were sent out. We started to send them out on Thursday because Wednesday was still top-up time after the live. So Thursday, Friday, and Monday, the ladies sent out all the boxes. And first, we changed it a little bit, that first the USA boxes went to the post office and the other these more distant places, since those usually travel longer. But this time it was, I think, super fast. But all the boxes went out in a matter of like 3 working days. Ooh, so fun to have Andrea here. She says all the boxes are out. They were out already a few days ago, actually. And Sarah, yours have a secret inside. Wow. Is it what I think it is? And Carrie is here too. And Kalpna says, my box will be delivered to me tomorrow. And Kalpna is in the States, so that's perfect because she can join. You can join already. No one has to be alone with with the new box material. So anyway, lovelies, I just wanted to show you the new version of the Frida earring. As you can see, I also used one of the more elaborate ear studs. This is the frost ear stud with fuchsia rhinestones. So I used up my green ones already for something else. And I thought that this will be great together with the batik colored delica beads and all the purplish vibe of the earring. So this is for me a lot more classic, a lot more elegant, while the other is like fresh and perfect for a summer day out. And yeah, I think that was it. And let's see each other tomorrow. So in a little bit less than 24 hours, we can come together again, so no one has to be alone. And for some reason, you lovelies don't see the new version, and that's again some glitch, unfortunately, because I saw it on my side, but I hope that now you can see it. Sometimes the cameras, I'm working with two cameras, one for my face, one for my hands, and sometimes the switching, it doesn't work well. So don't tell me that all the time when I was talking about the new version you could not see it. That's such a bummer. So this is it. And thank you so much for your lovely compliments. Thank you, ladies. I'm really curious that if you will radiate towards the vibrant one or towards the new winter tail styles. So let's see each other tomorrow. I can't wait. I hope I will still have a good hair day. Bye bye.